Hey everybody, it's your old pal Chuck, and just want to do this quick vlog. I'm sure you can tell what it's about from the title. Earlier in the week, I put up a little poll to see if any of you would support me on Patreon, and a majority of you said you would, 67%. So last night, it was very easy. I set up a Patreon account. I know we've discussed this in the past. Very quickly, the site link to my Patreon account is www.patreon.com/chuckdog1999. The link will be in the description below and in the description of every video going forward, as long as I remember to put it in. But the reality is this. I really came to two thoughts. The first one was looking at how many other creators that I watch were using Patreon. I got the feeling I was leaving money on the table. Also, listening to them speak about it. Shardimus Prime was talking about 1% of his subscribers donating $1. And then Optibotimus was talking about half of 1% of his subscribers donating $1 and how that would really take care of things. And, their fractions, percentages. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, my name's Charles, my favorite color's blue. I'm not a math guy. But then I looked at my analytics, and I would say for several months now, two things have happened. I had a big subscriber jump. I went from somewhere around 1,500 subscribers to now, as of yesterday, I had 3,100, a little over 3,100 subscribers. Yes, blue. Yeah. I was told there would be no math on this exam. But so I've had a jump in subscribers. It is still nowhere near the YouTube average of "we care about you" went 10,000 subscribers, but it is a big increase for me, especially from where I was. And also, my videos, regardless of being front paged on major Transformer sites, average around 300 to 700 views. Obviously, if they're front paged, they get a little bit more, but sites have been a little funny lately, and I think they're only going to get funnier, especially with how they treat other creators, since the owners are creators themselves. So basically, my thinking was, if I took the low end of my views and had 300 subscribers, the 300 subscribers who regularly watch my videos, the people I'm talking with right now, that you're here watching this stream and you'll watch it later, the people who always leave comments and I interact with, you small few, because I know I don't have I have 3,100 subscribers. Not all of them watch my videos. Not all of them are active, legitimate accounts. So if I get 300 people at the low end of my views, and each one donates $1 a month, $12 a year, that's $300 a month. That's a lot I can work with. That's something where don't have to worry about trying to get figures earlier, which I will, because again, I don't like paying scalper prices because that encourages the behavior and encourages people to take figures from those who legitimately want them and try to sell them for a profit. And I think that's something that needs to be talked about in another vlog. But I can, work on getting figures earlier. Amazon, I don't know if this is official, but pretty much for again several months now, they have gotten figures significantly later than they've shown up at brick and mortar retail. I had them pre-ordered, I had them paid off, so when I finally get them, the interest isn't as strong. So, I miss out on views. So now I really don't have to rely on Amazon and using gift cards to pay things off. For example, let me give you a quick example. Studio Series, Car Dropkick, and Helicopter Drift, both ironically predominantly blue, were not due until after Christmas. I get a notice the other day because I did pre-order Dropkick because they were selling it for like $16 and change, that it was in stock. And Drift was in stock with 1 day shipping. So I jumped on them. But this is like 3 or 4 months after they've reached saturation at Target, Walmart, and other retailers, which I think is basically an agreement that Hasbro has with their retailers since they're working with Amazon more. That's just speculation. I don't know. So that's the one thing that Patreon will help with. The other thing is, when I started this channel, I wanted it to be an expression of all action figures I enjoy. If you remember, I used to do a lot of G.I. Joe reviews. I did a couple Marvel Legends. I explored other giant robot lines, Soul Chogokin, the Mini-Pla, Gum Candy Kits. And the problem was I really had to focus on Transformers because that's what gets the views. Let me pause. Got a question. Is it possible to have a PayPal-based donation? The thing is, you can do friends and family, so no fees, and you can... I mean, basically, the PayPal donation thing would just be me having to give you my private email address, which is my PayPal address. And to be honest, I would feel that maybe that would be a blurring a line of creators. I mean, I can put up or giving you a PayPal me link, but that's actually not friends and family. Like, if you use it, this is something I'm pretty sure about. If you use the PayPal me link, which is, people can give you, that's automatically not friends and family. You can't change it. Patreon, I mean, to be honest, using Patreon, it's safer for me. It's safer for you. You don't have my personal information. I don't have yours. I mean, yeah, just giving out my PayPal address would be, easier. I wouldn't have to worry about fees, but ultimately, I am more concerned about respecting the process, respecting your privacy, and respecting mine. So going back to what I was saying, having this Patreon, I would be able to create videos without having to worry about the views and getting monetization. And I could share with you things that I am interested in. This past year, some incredible Marvel Legend figures came out that I had to pass on just because I had to focus on getting the newer Transformers. And I mean, Transformers will always be, a top priority. Well, you don't get, I'm pretty sure with Patreon, you don't get charged the fee. I get charged the fee. You donate your dollar, and then there's a processing fee on Patreon's end for taking that dollar, which comes out of my pocket, and then it's an additional 10 cents. Now, right now, I have it set up that the money would go into, like when I would draw on it, would go in my PayPal account, which is another 2 processing fees. I want to try PayPal and see how much I lose, because then the other option is to have it go directly into a bank account, and I'm a little hesitant like that, giving out, having it use my banking information and stuff like that, because realistically, the money would end up in PayPal anyway, and there's, funny stuff there. I don't want to get too much into it because it's like banking and stuff, and it's kind of boring. But again, let me just stress, we're trying this out. If this doesn't work out, if I'm not making like enough money that it's worth my time. Like, if only 5 people sign up, I'm not gonna do it because I'll end up with like $3, $2. I mean, a month. That's you know, if people really don't like it, I'm not gonna do it because I'm not gonna offend or lose my subscribers. I mean, it's almost Christmas. I'm gonna lose a bunch of people anyway when I start doing my daily advent calendar. Let's see if I can get up to 50 this year. But so yeah, going like there's a and the thing is with Marvel Legends, they shoot up in value very quickly because there's a large collector's market and a large scalper market. I would have loved to have the Ghost Rider with the motorcycle. I would have loved to have the Wolverine with the motorcycle. The Wolverine with the black tank top to put on the motorcycle. I mean, there's a cosmic Ghost Rider coming. There was Professor Xavier in the hover chair. I mean, there's, really nice stuff. And then there's the Build-A-Figures. I mean, I'm probably not going to have a Dude Thor because I can't afford to pay for that whole set. But that's really the big thing, is to maybe expand the channel a little and give you guys a look at other things you may not know about. Like the Machine Robo reviews. The Machine Robo reviews do terrible. I only have 2. I'd like to review more. I have more. But, I gotta worry about the views. So, now let me give you some quick details. I do not offer rewards on my Patreon. That's why I'm only offering one tier. $1 a month, and you get the reward of helping me. Gotta hate myself. But no, I mean, I'm being a little funny, but realistically, it's like if I could offer rewards, then I really don't think I would need Patreon. But that's why I'm only doing $1. I don't want people to pay more because I don't want them to expect more. Now, in terms of putting stuff on the site, I mean, I was thinking about what I could do. I think one thing would be cool is, and this is something I really don't do, is, unboxings, or just put up a photo of, hey, these are the figures I just got in. This will be the next coming reviews. And I'm going to be very honest with you. The reason I don't do that now is I get a little paranoid that other reviewers will see that and they'll jump ahead and get their videos out first. I know a lot of people who have negative opinions of the creator community say, well, it's all about the first views. The first views, you people don't care about the quality or the content. Well, the bottom line is, that's what it is. The person who gets the first video up gets the most views. If you have more subscribers, maybe it doesn't matter as much. But look at my Siege Ratchet review. I think we're at like 11,700 views. That's the most successful video I've had that was not part of a movie cycle or of a movie tie-in cartoon line. It's the most successful Generations review I've done. I got that figure several months before anybody else. Now, P.O.G., Optibotimus, and even think Bolt Matrix, they got it, and their views are higher than mine, but that's because they have more subscribers. But I got it first, and I had a lot of positive response to that. I'd like to do more of that in the future, where and it's not about scooping people. I really try with this channel to give you a no frills look at the figure. I'm trying to help you as a collector or a parent make the decision, is this something you want to spend your money on? Because the bottom line is, these toys are getting more and more expensive, and the quality and size and this and that are a little I mean, Tauntaun just got up a review of Earthrise Leader Class Optimus Prime. It's only the core figure is only slightly bigger than a Siege Voyager. That's where we are now, with that we're getting leaders that are Voyager sized, but with a bunch of add-on parts for $50. You know what? Let me use another example. Astro Train. The past week and a half, 2 weeks, I've been trying to get an Astro Train. because I figured it'd be really nice to review before the holidays. Unfortunately, there are people who are selling it on eBay with buy it nows and this and that are best offers that are just too high. And it could be because of the PayPal fees, the eBay fees, or it could just be the fact that they know they can get the money. I can't afford it, but if I had this extra Patreon, it wouldn't have been as bad. Now, keep in mind, I also use a program called Drop, so I earn points, buying off of eBay, and then those points get turned into Amazon gift cards. So one hand washes the other. I mean, we've talked about this before. You don't go out and spend money without getting a little something back on your own anymore. It's 2019. But that's all I really wanted to say. It's a little late. I was going to start a review of Soundwave and Sound Blaster from the Siege line, the 30th anniversary, a nice comparison of the two. So I might actually start that later and hopefully get it up tonight. It might be a little late. But again, if you can help, $1 a month, $12 a year, no pressure. I'm not going to go away. I'm not going anywhere. I'm sure you guys have seen the Shardimus videos, Pixel Dan. Copa really, as I suspected, isn't going to be that bad. So I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to be right here. But I think now we can have a little more fun with it. But $12 a year, $1 a month. And I'm only at, 300 subscribers. That's really all. Even half of that, I'm great. I'm not turning into like them. 150 viewers, who are subscribers. Well, I don't even know if they're subscribers, but I think most of them are. 150. That, $1 a month. Patreon.com/ChuckDog1999. Patreon.com/ChuckDog1999. Also, I've been forgetting to mention this. You guys really, in case something happens that I gotta lay low, Twitter.com/ChuckDog1999. Follow me there. Shoot me a message. Let me know that you're a subscriber, and so I can follow you back, because I will have updates there. I also do late at night rambling Twitters, which are sometimes quite entertaining to read back on. But just in case, worst case scenario, the channel has to go silent. You'll know what's going on. But again, Patreon.com/ChuckDog1999. You're part of this with me, and I really do appreciate the support. So, that's about it for now. I'll talk to you later.